Alrighty, good morning to you. Good Friday morning. Today is April 6th. That's right, it's Friday, April 6th, around 9 a.m. in New York City. Thank you for joining me today for this live English lesson. If it is, in fact, April 6th, around 9 a.m. New York time, and you're watching this, then you're watching it live. This is a live English lesson. If you are not watching at that time, then it's not live. But yes, we are live here today. Let me say hello to people who are saying hello to me. Hello to Thakur from India. Rogerio, hi. Thank you for joining me today on this cloudy, rainy, cold Friday morning. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It's cold though. It's not spring yet here in New York, and in fact, the weather forecast said we're going to have rain today and snow. So we already had one snowstorm on Monday this week, which will make 2 snowstorms in April, 4 in March in New York, and that's too much snow for me. Too much! Because it is April and my birthday is in April and coming soon actually, and I don't want to see snow on my birthday. Okay? Weather, nature, please. Alrighty. Nafise, I hope I pronounced that correct. Hi. Thanks for joining me today. Hello to everyone who's joining today. Feel free to leave a comment in the chat box. Say hi. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this YouTube channel, please tell your friends, and please tell even people you don't like. That's cool too. Thakur says, I love your video, especially related to slang. Thank you so much. Happy Pitan. Noriko is here. I have a big announcement. Since Noriko is here, I'll make the announcement now. If you are a junior high school student in Japan, or you know a junior high school student in Japan, or a junior high school teacher, Noriko, who is happy_Pitan on Instagram, Noriko and I have a brand new YouTube channel that's going to launch April 8th. If you look below this video, you can see a link for that YouTube channel, and we're really excited about that. And sorry, most of that is going to be in half and half in English and half in Japanese, but we're here to support, with that project, we're here to support junior high school students in Japan. So that's that. And what else I want to say? Oh yeah, don't forget to visit myhappyenglish.com, which is right there. You can get lots and lots of free English lessons, podcasts, stuff like that. So, all right, let's get to it. Today's English class. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, if you like this lesson, subscribe. That would be awesome. Dr. CJ Victor, hi. Thank you for coming today. Rohan, hi. Thank you for joining me. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's Friday. It's almost the weekend. It's almost my birthday. And tomorrow I'm going to announce a birthday present for you guys. So, so check that out too. Okay, so let's get to today's live. It is live, that's right. English lesson points. Nafise, could you please teach us how we can improve our spelling? That's a great question. English spelling is really tough because we have words like ghost, which has a silent H, G-H-O-S-T. And we have words like would, W-O-U-L-D. We have a lot of silent letters and strange spellings. You know, when I was a kid in school in America, from elementary school through junior high school, we have one class. It's called spelling. That's right. We learn how to spell words. And the way you improve your spelling is you take the word and you write the word For example, ghost, G-H-O-S-T, G-H-O-S-T, G-H-O-S-T. With your pen, it's my invisible pen, and your paper, and you write that. That's how native speakers here in America, that's how I learned how to spell. And spelling doesn't help your typing mistakes. If you know me for a long time, I got plenty of those. But that's how you can improve your spelling. Happy birthday in advance, Thacker. Thank you so much for that. Alrighty, let's get to it. Last time we had a live class, we did not have time to finish this point or start this point. I want to do that today. We're going to talk about phrasal verbs with run, and then we have to talk about do you mind, because a lot of people seem to be confused about that. So, phrasal verbs with run. Why do we like phrasal verbs? I don't know why we like them, but we do like them, and if you study and remember phrasal verbs, your English will sound more natural, and you'll probably get a better score if you take an English test like TOEIC, TOEFL, or IELTS. All right, so Sonny is here. Hey, Sonny. Thanks for joining us. All right, phrasal verbs with run. The first one is run away. Run away. Run away means to escape. That's right. So, for example, I have a fence to keep my dogs from running away. The dog always tries to run away. Okay? Hey, don't run away from me. All right, the next one is run into. Run into. Run into has two meanings. The first one means to meet by chance. I could say that I ran into Tatiana online, or I ran into my cousin at the shopping mall. Okay? So run into means to meet someone by chance. Maybe you're walking down the street. Oh, Sonny. And you see your friend or you see someone you know. You didn't plan to meet them, but you saw them unexpectedly. You can say, I ran into Antonio on 5th Avenue. All right, run into. Run into also means collide. Okay? Jack's car ran into a tree. Poor Jack. He's always getting into trouble, that guy. So, run into means collide. Jack's car ran into a tree. Let me answer a question on this topic. Thacker says, can we use come across instead of run into? Come across. That's a great question. I came across some old photos last night. You can come across something. If you find something unexpectedly, we use come across. I was in the antique shop and I came across some old dishes. So I came across something, I ran into someone. So the meaning is the same, but the way that we use it is different. So you can run into someone, which means you met them by chance, or you can come across something, which means you saw that thing by chance. That was a great question from Thacker Mean. Thank you so much. Tatiana joined us. Antonio, Julio, and Shweta, hi. Thank you guys for joining us. We're talking about phrasal verbs with run. Okay, the next one is run out of. Run out of. And run out of, when you run out of something, you use it all. You consume everything. So this morning, when I looked in my refrigerator, I realized I ran out of milk. I ran out of milk this morning. It means I used all the milk and I didn't realize it, so I don't have any milk. I ran out of milk. Sunny says, drive into somewhere is wrong. Drive into somewhere. Drive into somewhere. Drive into somewhere. You know, into as one word. So Sunny's question is about into. So is it one word or two words? And in many cases, both are acceptable. Drive into somewhere, drive into. I'm going to have to think about that because there are some circumstances when into is two words and into is one word, and I don't remember right at this moment how that works with phrasal verbs. So I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, you can say I don't want to come across as a rude person. Yes, come across. When a person comes across as something, that means how that person's character or behavior is. I try to come across as a nice guy. Good boy. That's a great question too. Check out, I heard that after a live English lesson like this, YouTube lets you see the comments that people wrote along with the video. So, so check that out. Okay, let's get back to these. And then run over has two meanings. Run over, first of all, run over means review. Run over means review. Please run over your homework before handing it in. Okay, so please review your homework before you give it to your teacher. And then run over also means to use more time than was allotted. So in other words, if, like, here's an example. The concert ran over because the band did 3 encores. Sometimes a meeting can run over or a class runs over. If you schedule 30 minutes for a meeting, but your boss talks for 35 minutes, you can say the meeting ran over. So it means to use more time than you've scheduled, or to use more time than allotted, if you like to use formal sounding English words. All right, so that's that. Why do you place adverbs like this? I am really confused instead of I really am confused instead of I am really confused. Oh, Shweta, that's a great question too. Okay, I can't answer that right now. That's a little bit of a long answer, and I need to prepare some examples. But thank you. I will take care of that Tuesday. Next Tuesday's live, I will do that, Shweta. Thanks for asking. Happy P-Town is leaving us. She's doing a live on Instagram now. Rohan, I went shopping and I bumped into my younger brother. Right. I bumped into not my yoga brother. I bumped into my younger brother means I ran into my younger brother. In other words, I met him by accident. We can use that too. And also bump into can mean collide. All right, so we use it in both situations. All right, so next topic. Yesterday, I was talking with one of my students about do you mind? And there seems to be a lot of confusion with do you mind. Not how to use it, but how to answer. So, first of all, let's talk about how to use it. We use do you mind if plus a sentence, and it's a polite way of asking, can I? So, do you mind if I sit here? Maybe you're at a cafe and you need a seat and someone's at a table, there's an empty seat. You say, hey, excuse me, can I sit here? But more polite, do you mind if I sit here? Do you mind if we use this bench? Do you mind if I look at this magazine? Maybe in a waiting room somebody would ask that. So, do you mind if plus a sentence is a polite way of saying, you know, can I? But the thing is, the meaning of do you mind is it bad? Do you mind if I sit here? Is it bad if I sit here? That's the same, okay? But please, we don't ask, is it bad if I sit here? We just say, do you mind, okay? But that's the meaning. But let's think about what that sounds like for the answer. Do you mind if I sit here? Is it bad if I sit here? If you're okay, if I come to the coffee shop and you're at the table and I say, do you mind if I sit here? And you think, it's okay, Michael, you can sit down. The answer is no, I don't mind. So, do you mind if I sit here? No. Is it bad if I sit here? No. You see how that works? But the problem is, in a lot of English classes, they teach people how to answer this question, either yes or no. And then it's confusing because no sounds negative. Do you mind if I sit here? No. Oh, no, I can't sit here, or it's confusing for native English speakers when we hear a one-word answer. Yeah, everybody gets confused. So if your class or your textbook said, all right, if someone asks you, do you mind, and you give permission, say no. And if you don't give permission, say yes. That's wrong, and that's crazy because everybody will be confused. The way to answer when someone says, do you mind, is to give a full sentence response without yes or no. Then it's clear. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for someone. Clear. Do you mind if we use this bench? Oh, please have a seat. I'm not going to use it. Do you mind if I look at this magazine? Help yourself. Very clear. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, sure, have a seat. That is much better and much more understandable than, do you mind if I sit here? Oh, no. As I said, even between native English speakers, a one-word answer or a yes or no answer is quite confusing. Okay? So if you're okay with whatever the request is, make a sentence. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, go ahead, you can sit there. No one's using that seat. If the answer is no, and in other words, if you don't agree with their request, you can say, sorry. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, sorry, my friend is coming. Do you mind if I sit here? Oh, sorry, I'm waiting for someone. It's very, very clear. But if I say, hey, do you mind if I sit here? And you say, oh, yes. Yes to me sounds like permission. That is where things get confusing. Okay? So that's how that works. All right? Okay. Do you mind if you say yes? That means it's a problem. Right. Junior. Exactly. It's too confusing. Tatiana. Do you mind is closer to could you? So Tatiana has a good question. Do you mind and could you? Is yes. Like, do you mind opening the window? Means could you open the window? So we use do you mind plus an ing when you want someone to do something. That's a great point. I should have thought of that for today. Do you mind opening the window? Means, hey, could you open the window? Hey, please open the window. But do you mind if I open the window? Means I'm asking permission to do that. Was that too fast? Let me try that again. Excuse me. Do you mind opening the window? Means please open the window. Do you mind if I open the window? Means may I open the window? Okay, so we use do you mind also to ask somebody, like a could I. All right, that, I believe, my friends, is all the time we have for today's live English lesson. This will be a YouTube video that you can watch over and over again in about a half hour. That depends on how YouTube processes this. And so, hey, remember to subscribe if you like this channel, if you like my videos, my English lessons, please subscribe. I'll have a big announcement tomorrow for you about another way you can learn English. And that's it. Thank you so much for all of the comments and hellos and birthday wishes. My birthday is coming soon. And okay, in April, it is April, we will have a live English lesson on Tuesday and Friday. Friday at this time exactly, Tuesday 3.5 hours later. So that's Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. New York time. See you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you everyone for joining me here. And if you use Instagram, go to @happy_Piton, and I'm going to be chatting with her live in about 10 minutes. Everywhere today. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me today. See you guys next time right here at Happy English. Bye guys.